If you or someone you know is struggling or in crisis, help is available. Please call or text 988.
The number is being given today, so we don't have to light this candle to remind us of another life lost to suicide.
There will be better days ahead. You just have to wait for them. There will be better days ahead.
Don't hesitate to reach out to someone right now.
I promise you that you are appreciated and loved.
Depression and anxiety, know that you're not alone.
Need help? I'm going to ask you again. Call 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-TALK. You can also text or call 988, the Suicide Crisis Hotline. I love you guys. I want you here. Please help each other.
You are entering the cosmos.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, Rory. Let me get into my tablet so I can read your comments. Welcome to Bitchin' and Ruby's Kitchen. If you've got anything to bitch about it, put about it in the comments. Put that in the comments, rather. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let me pull it up, and let me make sure I get the sound off. Ooh, they really accentuate the... Let's pull up the girdle panties. Anyways, today we're making basically just some stuffed jalapenos, right? So that's exciting. My goal was to have some of these done and in the oven before we got together today. And, you know, sometimes shit happens. And today was one of those days. So what I've done is I've filled this jalapeno with some cream cheese. I've got some nice chorizo, and I sliced it open. It looks like a chorizo vagina. It's disgusting. But I'm going to take some of this chorizo, okay? We're going to do a couple real fast while we chit-chat later because I want this fucker to cook, and I want you guys to see the finished product. A little birdie named Greg Gannon told me that you never get to see what Ruby's finishing, what Ruby's doing, what she's cooking, because it's never done in time. So I'm hustling, okay? I'm fucking hustling. Sarah Gruva, Greg and Greg, Rory, Sandy D, thank you for joining me. All right, so what we've done is we've piled up some chorizo sausage. Do you see that? Onto the top, like a little mountain. A mountain of chorizo. It's raw. I'm touching raw pork products. This is a piece of bacon. I'm going to wrap my jalapeno popper in the bacon. I cut my bacon too small. So I guess fuck it. That's the way it's going to go. All right. I've got these big long sticks. They're all fucking stuck together. The fuck. I am going to spear this asshole right through the center. And it's going to come out down here and like this. Okay? Let's do a couple more of those and get the shit into the fucking oven already. Thank you, John Phipps, for bringing in the world. Thank you. While I'm making this next popper, why don't I just go ahead and thank the team over at Cosmos Creative Television. Numerous names, but to note for me this morning, dear Renee, because when shit happens, Renee's pretty chill. And here's the whole thing. The whole Cosmo crew is actually always quite there for everybody when they need them. Mental health is of great importance to them. And myself. And let's be honest, I was having a little bit of anxiety this morning, and I was running late. So that's I don't know, that happens sometimes. What are you going to do? All right, so let's wrap this fucker up in some pork, some skinny pork. This is not for vegans. I don't recommend this for vegans. I don't know if it's gluten-free. It's probably got some kind of gluten in the pork. I'm guessing is like a binder. All right, this one kind of wrapped real nicely, so let me stick this shit right on through. I got a long skewer. It's going to hopefully poke through that bacon on the other side and kind of pin it in there. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's make a couple more. Let me look down and answer some questions. Everybody's having a grand Sunday. Is that so? I hope so. I'm also having a grand Sunday. I woke up. That's always a blessing. Every day, the older you get. I have a beautiful family. Everybody's healthy. I don't think I have too much to bitch about today. I get to go to the city later. That'll be fun. You know, good times. Good times. Yes, Sandy D. So what we have here, Sandy D, is we have jalapenos. They're I have to remember who I'm talking to, where I'm talking. Here are jalapenos. Yeah, hot peppers. I took out the ribbings and the seeds. That's why they're mildly spicy. Okay. There's cream cheese in there. I'm also going to do another little trick. Okay, but let's grab some more of the chorizo. So then that's chorizo on top of that. Like, this is a premium chorizo sausage. Don't get the stuff that comes in a plastic tube. It's fucked up. It gets all ground. It just turns to like paste. I don't know what it's. You don't want that. Go for the stuff that's like $6 a pound. Okay. And this is like a nice organic. It smells delicious. I'm kind of excited. In fact, I forgot to even look and see what the spice was on this chorizo. For all I know, this chorizo could be spicy as fuck. And they won't be mild at all. But you know when we're going to find that out? When I turn the package over and read it. So, Gregory, that doesn't surprise me that you like your food so hot that it makes you cry. Don't cook the plastic. What? All right, here we go. Spearing that thing. Oh, no, get the bacon. Get the bacon. I'm going the wrong way. See, I'm looking at one thing, and I want to move it, but I have pork on my hands. Is that a cat yowling in the background? No, that is probably a cowbird. I want to say a cowbird. There are plenty in the alleyway. Oh, you know what? No, you hear the Canadian geese. We have a lot of geese. It's beautiful here. I mean, it's overcast, but there's a breeze blowing through the house. It's actually fucking nice out. It's a good day to wake up and be alive. Oh, God. Dennis, I already washed my hands like 10 times, and then I took a shower. No, they're called cowbirds. I want to say they're called cowbirds, and they just fucking hang out. For a few years, they made a nest in my neighbor's grill, and that was pretty funny. So here I have some smoked cheddar. I thought that would be interesting to put in a couple of these. So let me cut a few slices up like that. Are you guys hip to smoked cheddar? I just put my pork hands all over the smoked cheddar. Looks like it's all getting used today. Pepper. We're going to do smoked cheddar this time. We're going to get ourselves a fucking chorizo sausage from the chorizo sausage vagina. All right. I'm just going to make 2 like this, and then this shit's going in the oven. We are going to eat these before the show is over, I promise. Oh my goodness, you have a hurricane coming. Yes, you do. I've kind of been hearing this through the grapevine. I'll let you know, I've been slightly preoccupied the last few days in my mind, and I don't pay attention to current events. I just kind of pay attention to why my mind is so disturbed and disrupted. So, there you have it. Bridget. Darling Bridget, thank you for joining. Bridget is on the West Coast, am I correct? West Coast, we got the West Coast representing in here today. All right, so we're just going to do 2 like this, and then these things are going straight in the oven for like 25 minutes on 450 degrees, because I just want to cook the living shit out of them. I want this bacon to get all crispy, and I need the sausage to cook. Otherwise, we can't try them, because if you eat raw pork, you're going to get worms or some shit like that, and nobody wants like worms or pinworms in your butt. I don't know what kind of worms they give you, but if you were a kid, pinworms are no joke. That's the kind of shit we talk about on Ruby's Kitchen. All right. Space these fuckers out. I'm going to put them in the oven, and then I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be back in a second. I need to be playing like Cosmos and like SDF's, like singers' original songs, I think, in the background. I think that I should like see if I can, like, maybe I can pay Keith Cuts to let me play 1440 on the loop while I do my show. That would be really cool. I don't know why I'm washing my hands so I can move things about. So let's move this over here. Much better. Ooh, let's see. So these are going to go into, what do I have at 400? I'm going to actually up it. Bake. 450. Start. All right. 25 minutes. That's what we're going to say. West Coast in the house. Let's go back. Oh, no. No, Bridget. We'll talk about this another time. That's terrible. Anyways, I'll keep making these things while you guys, if anybody has any questions for me, excuse me, come at me. I'm an open book. I had an interview with Tom Cheshire on Burn It Down last Monday, and that was really interesting. I was quite nervous to do it, but ended up being a really great time. And then we had a beautiful ladies' night on Drita on Thursday night, and Rory just reminded me that it's this Thursday night, right, that I will be the guest expert on General Howitzer, Big Monster Briefing Room, as for the expert for Poltergeist. Because as you know, if you saw the infamous late night when I had a roadie stream, you'll know that I know all about Poltergeist. So I've even reached out to the man who plays the son, but he hasn't gotten back to me. So that's too bad, because I was hoping maybe we could get him to be on the show too. Wouldn't that be amazing? Anyways, so let's see. Let me get back and look at these comments. No, I don't want to do that. I gotta scroll on down. See that mug? I love showing off mugs, but this is a mug that I got from my dear neighbors, the Lascano family. I did not get to go see Hamilton, but they went and saw Hamilton and got me a mug because I love mugs. There's a crack in the mug, but I still use it because I love it. See, it says Hamilton. And you guys know that famous song from it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Let's make some jalapeno poppers. My fingers actually, here, I'm going to tell you right now, these are my strumming fingers. These 3 fingers are what I mainly use to strum my ukulele. They are tingling right now in a way that I am a little uncomfortable with. I don't necessarily work with peppers. Anyone in my family will tell you that I'm not much for a Spice Girl, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Vic Burgess, who's a beautiful songwriter, singer, him and his band, also he's got the band the X-Laws, I believe. He sent me a recipe for these using like brisket and a smoker and all that fancy shit, and I'm just like, oh, fuck you. That looks delicious, but I don't have a smoker. I don't want to fuck with that on the show. How am I going to fuck with a smoker on the show? You need like hours. So anyways, this is my ode to Vic. This is what I'm doing for him. Now let's see. Gregory. That was, I think that this, we've all had those nights when we stream after Drunkles or stream during Drunkles where the demons are exorcised. And I had a roadie that night who was hilarious. I hope it was the night that you and Julio did your Irish shit. And it just so happened that my roadie was like all into being Irish and shit. So you should go back and watch that one. It was my Prince night. Labor Day weekend. Let's see. You were the 6th Spice Girl. Old Spice. Dennis Duflumery, everybody. I know I always say it wrong. Duflumery. You can phonetically put it right there if you want to. Anyways, he's our wonderful graphics guy, and him along with Jay Thompson and Julio Morales put together some funny graphics with our faces. They kind of superimpose our faces onto some silly shit. So close enough. Some people are really bothered by that, like my given, well, not my given name, my maiden name too. People kind of fuck with, but are my fingertips burning? Yes. Not my regular fingers, just my strumming fingers for some reason. And I think that's because the calluses are anyway, so let's see what we've got going on here. Does the audience get to taste one later? Who lives in the Chicagoland area? You can come be a guest on my show. Oh yeah, my husband is in the audience, and he gets to taste one later. So the answer to your question, Greg, is yes. How about that? Thanks for the reminder. Sorry. I can hear them sizzling. They smell delicious. Who doesn't love chorizo and bacon and cheese? There you go. There, now I see you. Can you book a cheap flight? De Flou Marie. I love it. Is it French? I don't know. I would guess just because that sounds pretty French to me. And Bridget, how do you say your last name? Cowizel. Ow, motherfucker, I just stabbed myself in the finger. Phipps, so Phipps, it is a PH, like a fish, but Phipps. Is Julio in here? Julio made a jokey fish meme about the band Fish, and my response to that was for our next Drunkles, which is on SDF Friday night starting at 5 Eastern. I come on at 10, and I said I was going to do an all fish set dedicated to him. I know that Dennis will be into that. It's Italian. That's wonderful. Let's see. What's up, Lorraine? You had a grilled cheese buffalo chicken Sammy before. Oh, my goodness. So you're not dying to eat this right now. At least not yet. They're really sizzling behind me. Oh, beautiful. I'll have to look at that album. What's up? Come on, Brittany. Brittany's in the room. Kowitzel. Thank you. Kowitzel. Kowitzel. I love it. I love it. So, this is the end of the, well, I guess this is the beginning of a new week. I guess that would be Sunday, but, you know, typically we just feel like it's the end of the week, right? How's everybody's week been? Do you guys have anything to bitch about? I've already asked, but we could bitch about it here. This is a safe space to bitch. You made your mom popcorn for the show. I love it. I'm not swearing so much today, so I'm keeping it clean for the moms and the people watching at home. If I miss my groovy groover, I know last week they bought the ingredients for, she bought the ingredients for the soup that I made, and I've been meaning to ask her how that turned out. Thank you, right? Alive and kicking. And is that really all that we can ask for? To be alive and kicking? John had this great idea this morning that I have, you know, random guests be on the show with me and be prepped to make what I'm making. And I will, like, you know, work them through it. Or we can go over like a past recipe that I've done. And like, so in live time, I'll be giving people instructions to, you know, what you call it, to make this food, and they'll make it along with me. You know, maybe it might have to be a longer show because I don't know. I always think that cooking comes easy for people if they just like put a little effort into it, but you'd be surprised how many nitwits are out there who can't fucking cook worth a shit. Did I say that out loud? I'm kidding. That wasn't very nice of me. That's my bitchin' in bitchy Ruby's kitchen. Feeling quite bitchy this week. I think that Mercury in retrograde is still kicking my ass. Ooh, we have a small town in Italy as well that is after our family's name. My husband's family's name. Let's see. Same in Switzerland for you, Bridget. I hate those mices to pieces. Are we talking mice now? You guys want to hear a funny fucking mouse story? I was recently reminded of this because pictures of my old kitchen in the fall came up. So I used to bake a lot. Pumpkin bread. I love making pumpkin bread. I love making pumpkin bread from taking pumpkins, you know, like baking pumpkins and roasting them in half and scraping out the insides and, you know, turning that into like delicious breads, quick breads, and, you know, whatever else, butters. And it was fall. We were in a house that maybe wasn't tightly secure. We kind of lived near the wetlands. So we have field mice all around us. And I pulled my pumpkins out of the oven to cool. They were like up like this, you know, like cups, like upside down titty cups almost. And I left, you know, I walked away. I went and did whatever I did, you know. The kids weren't home. I probably went and like smoked a bowl, came back, and and there was mouse shit, meese shit. How do you even say it? There was turds in my pumpkins, and they were scratched up. Needless to say, I didn't use those fucking pumpkins, right? But isn't that the nastiest mouse story ever? Ugh, mouse in the kitchen story. Ugh. Ugh, mice. God damn it. Let's see. Are we talking sports in the comments? You know what? Is that what yesterday did we did we, I know, Rory, did you split your set yesterday? I feel like I only saw you for a half an hour. I don't know why, but then I missed the other half because I was running around. Mickey Mouse is fine. I mean, you guys, some of you guys I know live out in the kitchen, you know. You have Lorraine, quiche Lorraine. Oh yeah, Lorraine Swiss. Look, that's fucking delicious cheese, Lorraine. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. That is fucking delicious fucking cheese. You got it made in the shade. Put that on a fucking, like, did you guys see my ad this morning? Put that on a piece of rye, you know, some tasty, hearty rye bread. My husband went grocery shopping and bought this fucking delicious, like, old world, long fucking sandwich bread. You know, the kind where you can, like, make a whole sandwich out of just one piece of bread, but I made a whole sandwich out of 2 pieces of bread, so it was, like, legit biggest shit. Anyways, it was a delicious sandwich, by the way. Maybe one day I will just make a sandwich for fun, and we'll just eat different sandwiches together and have coffee and chit chat. Gregory Gannon and Julio have been singing my theme song. Greg made up a great, the bridge of it is just perfect, so we'll get that down soon, and you guys will all sing along. I think it's catchy. I think it's going to be like the Brady Bunch theme, only like catchier, and like maybe in the future, someone is going to sing that song to their children. Bitchin' in the kitchen while she's fixing, bitchin' in the kitchen. Oh God, I got pork and bacon all over my hands. It's fucking disgusting, right? Julio might be taking a nap. You never know. All right, let me open up this oven real fast and take a peek at this shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Those are looking good. You're in for a treat, Jomio.
I can smell it.
Yeah, you do have a quiche named after you. And you know what? It's a fucking good quiche too. Lorraine, don't sell yourself short. You wrote it. No, Gregory Gannon wrote it. He did. Julio expanded on it, gave it a little punk, you know, gave it some punk notes. You know how it is. Now listen, I got a secret admirer sent me this week some seaweed. I've never been a fan of seaweed, I'll be honest. I tried some sushi this week when I went out to lunch. I've got 3 more of these to make. I'm just going to make them and chat. Let's see. Oh, John Phipps, his younger brother, got married. Congratulations to your younger brother. And were you, I didn't ask if you were a standee. I don't know what they call it, like somebody that stands up in the wedding. I have personally never done that, but I have had a wedding. I can't imagine in the area that you guys are in that it was fucking beautiful as hell. Good. You know what? It's a lot of responsibility. Who wants to fuck with that? That's what I say. Never a bridesmaid, once a bride. Just 2 more after this. Seaweed cookies. I've never been to a clam bake, and I'll be honest, I've never really eaten a clam, I don't think. I'm not, seafood has like always rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know much about it. I should try to make some seafood one day. Maybe I'll make some shrimps and I'll try to like devein them for you guys and pull that little poop line out of them. Snots from a rock. Yeah. My mother had like a party, and this man who, I'll just say his name, Jack Snow, he's infamous. He's the coolest motherfucker in the world in the town where we live. He brought these oysters Rockefeller, and he made me try one, and I told him, I warned him, I don't fucking like this weird ass shit. And he's like, you're gonna love it. And he put the whole thing in your mouth. So I fucking eat the whole fucking oyster, and just immediately gag it the fuck out of my mouth. I chew it, spit it out. And he's like freaking out, you know, like telling me, oh, you know, you can't, no, like it's like gold or some shit like that. I warned him, don't make me eat that shit. No, you gotta try it. You're gonna love it. No, fuck you, man. Not everybody loves everything else. Jesus. So he learned. I don't know what that was. Maybe that was like a $12 oyster. I don't know what the fuck they charge for that shit around here where there's no fucking oysters anywhere. I would say, oh, well, learned your lesson, didn't you, Jack? Next time, Ruby says, no, I don't want to eat that shit, you better listen, because otherwise you're wasting $12.50 or whatever the fuck it costs to put that shit together. All right, all of my peppers are made. Ow, I just stabbed myself again with that piece of shit poker. All right, I'm going to pile up all this shit. Let me wash my hands one more time. I would like, I know, like, okay, I could do some shrimp. I can do some shrimp. I'm going to come and visit too. Like right now I'm taking a vision quest down to Athens. And I'll be doing that in October, but maybe next year my vision quest will be out east and I'll hit up everybody in that area of the country. East. I'll just drive. It'll be fun. Let me wash my hands and I'll eat this fucking seaweed. All right, I think that these in the oven are maybe almost getting there. Joe will be able to determine for me if maybe I should have cooked them a little longer. You know, if we have possibly a stiff uncooked pepper. You never know. What I'm going to do also with the leftover chorizo is I'm going to slice up a bell pepper, and I'm going to do the same thing with it. I figure, what the fuck? I don't want this shit to go to waste. I got a bell pepper that's like getting a little wilty, but they're good. They've got a good flavor then. So I'm going to do that with a bell pepper. I'll be stepping up on the page this week and listing the recipes of everything that I've made. I've really been slacking, sorry, but I've got some time off this week. So we're going to do that. I love all the seafood talk in the comments. I can't wait to check in there and see what I've missed. Let me check in on this shit. Let's see. Oh, shit. Keep going. We're going to keep going. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Let's see. Let me catch up on the comments here. Greg Barlotta will eat almost any seafood. What won't you eat, Greg? Seafood-wise. Rory hates effing oysters. I love that you didn't type out the word. You know, you can say the F word here, Rory. It's a safe space. You can say the whole word. Type it out. You haven't been to a wedding in 30 years? I do miss weddings myself. Weddings are fun. Someone get married and invite everybody to a wedding. Let's see. I've gone back to those I've already seen. The Sea of Cortez prawns from Mexico are very expensive and popular here in California. Marcus might be watching, but I don't think so. He's having dad weekend because his mom went somewhere really fun with the girls. So, seafood, seaweed. Let's try it while these fuckers are cooking, and then we can wrap this shit up. Thanks everybody for sticking around, even though I was running a little late today. It's green. Let's get this over here. I don't know if you guys have seen Mitch the Kitchen Bitch lately. Can you even see him from the advantage that I've got? I don't think so. He's hiding. I should bring him up. Here's his buddy. This is Mitch's young child. He hasn't been around in a while. But you guys know Mitch. Mitch the kitchen bitch. If you guys want to send me something to eat, like whoever this, I don't know who it was, Mr. Anonymous, Miss Anonymous, whoever, if you want to send me something to try on my show and watch me probably get grossed out, or not. Some people send me delicious things. P.O. Box 207, Gilbert's, Illinois, 60136. Crispy. Teriyaki flavored. Fishy. It's not good. Why? Why? Here, I'll try another bite. Let me wash it down with some lukewarm coffee. If you own a company or have a brand and you want me to promote it on my red hot show, Bitchin' in Ruby's Kitchen, send it to me. I'll use it on my show and I'll talk about it. The musical Hamilton was really great. Lin-Manuel won a lot of shit for that. Here it goes. You know when you want to eat something and not really let it touch the inside of your mouth? Yeah. That's what it's like. Yeah. That's what it's like. Let's pull these fuckers out of the oven. Oh, dear God in heaven, that was not good. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, mystery sender. I'm going to feed this shit to my kid. They like sushi. They'll probably think it's cool. You know? It's fucking cool. Look how... Just give me a fucking chip. You know what else stacks nicely? Pringles. Okay. Oh, these look so good. It's hot. Hold on. Let me put them on a little tray. Not that tray. Where are the tom-toms? We gotta serve it up and let it cool off. So Greg Gannon can't complain that he never got to see what it looked like. Don't forget to watch me on General Howitzer this week. Move over, Mitch. Fucking bitch. Eat your heart out, Greg Gannon. Look at that.
Wow.
They're hot. My husband is saying from the other room, wow, these look good. Trying to get them up there good. Don't want them to fall off the countertop. But, ooh, 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 looks like good food. All right. I feel like the sausage is definitely firm. It is cooked thoroughly. So here's what I'm going to say, you guys. Cook these fuckers at 450. Cook them on a tray. Do you guys have a baking tray or a baking rack tray? Don't get it from like Pampered Chef or something like that. They'll fucking rip you off. You don't need to spend $50 on a baking rack tray. They probably have stuff like that at TJ Maxx, at Ross, Walmart, wherever the fuck. Okay, so you want like a tray that fits over a cookie tray, right? You want to elevate it. You want to elevate it so it's not soaking in the greases, okay? These peppers are nicely roasted, or they've got a nice char to them around the sides. I can tell they've cooked. They've cooked thoroughly. They seem like they've taken a nice beating from the heat. The bacon is crispy. I gotta say, yes, Joe, you are the luckiest fan. A rack for your cooking tray. Yeah, you know what? I wish. Let me bring it over here. Hold on, it's still hot as fuck. It's on you if I got burnt, Rory. Just kidding. So it's like there's some parchment paper underneath it, but this thing inside is a rack, and you can cook. We cook our bacon on it, some, chicken, whatever the fuck else you want to cook on it. Chicken wings are really good to cook on this to roast. So I recommend that. That fits on a nice big jelly roll pan. Let's see. You want to come and have a bite, Joe, so we can wrap this up? We got to wrap up the show. You're going to have a bite. You don't have to be on camera if you want. You can be off or you can be on. It's up to you. I can't tell you which. This is cream cheese, obviously, but I'm not sure.
Wow,
I know. Don't they look sick as fuck?
Fantastic.
I know they look sick as fuck. Sick as fuck. Sick as fuck. I'm going to try I'm not a big fan of jalapenos, believe it or not. But they're hot. Like the bottoms of these got nice and blistered. That's a fancy word for, like a cooking person. Because you guys know, disclaimer, I'm not a chef. I'm just a fucking housewife and an extraordinary lady bringing it to you and hanging out with my friends how is it? Hot as fuck? Like temperature-wise.
But it tastes really good.
It does taste really good, right? That's what I'm thinking. It is hot. It's actually burning my fingers right now. I think I broke my elbow the other day. Wow. I can't put pressure on my elbow.
That's really good.
I know, right? Now, I ate these in a restaurant, and I stole the recipe from them. I didn't steal the recipe. I just copycatted it. Like, it's not like they own it. I hope not.
Oh, my.
Right? I know. Are they? I'm afraid, to take a bite. That's right. They're really, really good.
It's not spicy.
It's spicy as fuck. I think I definitely bought the spicy chorizo.
Let's try one of these.
You're going to try one of those? They smell fishy. The teriyaki flavor is definitely not prevalent. It mostly tastes like fish. It's like the ocean. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's spicy because, that chorizo is going to go right on through us. Because it's really so spicy. Yummy. But, okay. This was awesome. You guys are so much fun. Thank you, Cosmos. Thank you, Dennis Duflumery. Thank you, Dennis Tardon. Thank you, Renee and Sandy and M and I'm missing so many people, but this shit is fire. Definitely make these. I'll put the recipe up. It was what was it? Like 4 ingredients, okay?
Was that big?
No. What's up, Keith Cuts? You want to eat some more? I know I have to put the rest of them in the oven. We got a bunch of them because I sat and made them the whole time I was talking. Anyways, you guys are rad as fuck. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next Sunday with more fun shit that I'll cook for you. And bye. Wait. We'll end it with like a shot of the food.